There we go. All right. Good morning, Facebook. Let's rearrange things a little bit. Now that I flipped the screen, it looks a little different. What a morning. What a morning I've had already. Beset upon by things. But let's talk about this real quick. I hope all of y'all are doing well today. Because this is a stroller, I have the phone pretty far away, so I can't really read your comments. But make sure you're liking this, make sure you heart it, all the things. If for no other reason, then I'm wearing slippers. So, 2 years ago, I saw this stroller system when I was at ABC Kids Expo in Vegas. I have been waiting for this thing to come out, and it is here. So we have the stroller and the car seat to show you guys because it does work as a travel system. So, GB, many of you know from the Pocket, the infamous little fold-up guy. You also have the Cubit. But this is a stroller called the Maris, and I mean, 2 years ago when I saw this, I was like, this stroller is beautiful, it's super sleek, and it's finally here, which is exciting. So I want to show you, I'll bring it over here so you can see it better in the video. The entire stroller and the car seat, which I'll show you, has this aluminum inlay. Okay, it almost looked like, you remember the older iPhones that had the aluminum around the sides that was like the antenna or something scientific, I don't really know. This is the same idea. So it has it in the handle right here, and then in the front of the stroller. It has this aluminum inlay, and it's beautiful. There's no welding really visible. There's no like screws or anything. It's very, very streamlined and seamless, and it's pretty. So, much like any modular stroller system, you can buy a carry cot for this. It's optional, but you do not need it because it has a full recline, and I'm going to try to show you guys, and it is pretty difficult. Here, okay. So, see the actual seat here. Normally, when you're reclining a stroller, the seat back just kind of falls backwards. And if you can imagine, you're like a little kid sitting in a stroller like this, and your seat's just gonna fall backwards. That's not comfortable, okay? So, this guy, if you notice the seat dips forward as you recline. So it's going to be a nice recline and help keep the center of gravity nice and low, and it's going to be a lot more comfortable, which is super nice. You have an adjustable footrest. Here you go. You got 1, 2, 3. You have the swivel out belly bar, which is nice in case you don't want to use it or just for loading and getting the kid in and out. You have the basket down here. Now the basket holds 11 pounds, which is pretty substantial for an undercarriage basket like this. But what is really fun about it is it has these walls, okay? So if you have something that won't necessarily fit or something a little bit bigger, you can actually pop the, let me lift it up to show you. You can pop the undercarriage basket down to make it flat, to put a bigger bag in. So that's super nice. And then if you're also just not using the basket, that helps it look a little bit more streamlined. But then it just pops right back up. You also have, let me see if I can get in, there we go. Back here, there's also another aluminum inlay, and that's the brake. So one of the things I always tell people to look for with your stroller, I wear sandals all the time, so you want to make sure if you wear sandals or live in a warmer place where you will wear sandals, that it doesn't hurt your feet. So it's what we call a flip-flop friendly brake. You just go boop, just like that. Super great, pop it back, pop that little tag back in there. But it's really nice. It also has back and front wheel suspension, so you get a really good ride out of it. And then the tires are foam-filled rubber, so they can't pop on you. Super great. And the seat is reversible, but first I want to show you this enormous canopy. So you have this, and then the zipper is over here. Come here, boo-boo. This pops out into even a bigger canopy. It's huge. It is a huge canopy. You have the peekaboo window here that you can cover up or open up for airflow or just to say hi or like pour water on your kid. I don't know how you parent. But then this pops back. This zips right back up. Canopy pops shut. And I want to show you guys the fold on this. The fold is really, really nice and it's one-handed. So if you've got like your kid over here, you can actually flip this forward just like that. And then the seat, the handle goes boop, just like that. And it stands up. So you have a freestanding, let me show you. I'll pull this back. You have a freestanding stroller, super compact, and then to open it, there's a little red button over here. You pop this, you've still got your kid or your groceries or whatever, pop that, and then simply lift the handle up and pull the seat back into place. So it's super easy to use. But one of my favorite things about this is it is 21 inches wide. Okay? Standard strollers, like a modular stroller system like this, are going to be anywhere from 24 to 26 or 27 inches wide. This is 21. So it's going to be great for dealing with urban environments or sidewalks or stores or whatever, because it is very narrow, okay? The seat is also reversible, and while we're talking about that, these buttons on the side have memory to them. So you don't have to push both in together and then flip it. You simply hit one, hit the other, that pops out, and then it pops right back in. So you can have it parent facing, you can have it outward facing. You've still got the same awesome recline in both directions, and it will fold facing both directions. You flip that forward, you go here, boop, done. Super compact. It was 27.5 pounds. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel like a 27-pound stroller, to be honest. And then to open it up, pop this, pull that up, flip this, and there you have it. So the stroller, again, suitable from birth up to 55 pounds. The handle is not height adjustable, but what I will say is I am 6'2", and it is a perfect height for me, and the handle also feels really nice. It's got a nice feeling handle right here. So this is the basic mechanics of the stroller. You can lock the front wheels if you want, but it also is compatible with the new GB car seat, the Idan Plus, and I'm going to show that to you in just a moment. We're going to move this over here. Yes, look at that. So this is the Idan Plus. So it comes with latch guides, and what these allow you to do, you pop them into the bite of your seat, and they help you find the latch attachment, the lower anchor point. So super easy to use these. Let me get those out of the way. So this is the car seat. As you can see, it has the same aluminum look going on here in the canopy and down by the feet and in the handle. It's also got it in the handlebar. So everything is integrated, and you'll see it when I put it on the stroller. It's beautiful, and I'll show you why it kind of connects well. But mechanics of this car seat. It is suitable from 4 to 32 pounds, 32 inches. It has an infant insert in here that you use until the baby is 11 pounds or around 3 months, typically. And what the insert does, I'll show you guys just so you can actually look at it. Infant inserts, like this guy, they make the baby lie a little bit flatter, because when a lower birth weight baby comes home, if they're in like the true bucket shape, it can lead to respiratory issues. So they have to be a little bit flatter in the seat. So this infant insert really, I'll pull it out. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, boo-boo. Oh, you're snapped. This infant insert is very, very padded and helps flatten the baby out when they're in the infant seat up until they're 11 pounds. Also, the harness height has 11 positions, okay? And it's a no rethread. So you don't have to go through the back of here and thread everything out and put it back through. Super nice. But it also, if you look here, these are the belt path for the lap belt if you're going to install it without the base. But for many of you who've seen me in public, you know I always harp on the importance of a European belt path in your car seat. Because if you're going to travel or you use cabs or Ubers or whatever, a European belt path is going to help you install your infant seat very, very securely without the base. This has the sexiest European belt path I have ever seen. Typically, it's like a tab on the back of the car seat that's blue, and you just thread it through. Look at this one. You like can't even see it. It is this thing that looks like a smile right there. It is that entire part. So it's fully integrated into the seat, and it's very streamlined. So what that does, there we go. Your shoulder belt is going to go through there. So when you install lap belt, shoulder belt goes around, it is a beautiful European belt path. And that's this guy. It weighs about 10.5 pounds. So it's not one of the lighter infant car seats, but infant car seats with the no rethread harnesses typically are not lightweight because there's a lot of mechanics inside to make that work. So I'll show you how this works on the stroller here in a minute, but let's talk about the base really quick since it's here. You've got the belt path here on the side, the blue jobbers right here. That's where your seatbelt would go if you install it. It also has a load leg. And I'll put it here on my table just so you can see it. The load leg acts as a third point of attachment in your vehicle. So what this does, when you install it, this touches the floorboard of your car. And it's gonna help absorb crash energy. If you're in a frontal collision, a lot of that crash energy is gonna go through the base, down through the load leg, into the floorboard. And it also helps eliminate rebound and rotation, okay? It also has a very easy level adjustment right there. The latch attachments are hidden in here. And it has what's called a belt tensioning plate because sometimes it is very difficult to get your seatbelt tight enough. So this guy pops up. Whoop. What you would do is put your seatbelt through here, through it, buckle it, tighten it a little bit, not over tighten because it won't shut. And then you slam that down and then make sure your seatbelt locked. So it really helps get that seatbelt nice and tight. You'll also notice it's not a very deep car seat base and it's also pretty narrow. So it's gonna fit in a lot of different size and shape automobile seats like bucket seats and whatever. So it's nice. And then to make sure this is tight enough, Just to reiterate, you don't grab the butt and give it a wiggle. You grab the belt path, and you're just gonna go left, right, front, back, up, down. You don't want more than an inch of movement in either direction, okay? So it's very, very easy to do. Now, let's say you need to pop it on a stroller and use it like a travel system. How do you do that? You make sure, A, the seat is off, and you just have the frame. It comes with adapters. But what I want to show you here really quick, on the side of the seat, you see this aluminum circle here, okay? When you put the adapters on, and then you snap the car seat on it, you have the same look with the aluminum circles on the car seat. So everything is kind of the same fashion story, or whatever you want to call it. Everything looks similar. It's not like it's like, oh, this other adapter that looks ridiculous. It looks like it's the same product family. So it's super cute. And then you can use this guy, you know, use it as your travel system, and then to take it off, there are these jobbers on the side, you pop that off, and then you can pop the adapters out and get it done. So this is the GB Maris and the Dawn Plus. Super, super cute. It does come in other colors. People were asking that. So you've got other colors. It's not just black. I actually have a link on my website to a retailer, so you can see all the different colors. So this is it. I'm super excited this guy is out. I have been waiting on this. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. The stroller itself, it is a luxury stroller. It's $700, but it is super durable. Got great wheels. The longevity of the stroller is awesome, and it's narrow. You know, it is available to purchase now. I have the link to I'll Be Baby on my website. I put the link to the contest in the caption because it's on my website. Facebook does not like Rafflecopter anymore, PS. So now everything would be based on my page, and I will have to link to it. So, Facebook, thank you. But this is it. I love it. I'm super excited it's here. So make sure you go enter. Make sure you share it with your friends. And just to show you this fold one more time, you flip the seat forward. You pull the handle. Snaps right down. Doody-doo. To open it. Red button. Pull up. Pull the seat back into place. So it's great. I'm a big fan. So go winner. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys later. I got work to do. Thank y'all for hanging out. And make sure you're liking this and hearting it and doing all the Facebook reactions. We love a reaction. Thank y'all for hanging out. Gotta go. Bye.